Hello, my name is Terry Swears. I'm a member of the Atrex support team. Today we're going to look at some of the new features in Atrex 23. First up, Atrex has a new look and feel with the addition of a Windows 11 inspired skin. This skin provides for a more modern appearance, underlined focus fields to make finding the active field easier, and multiple color palettes including multiple dark modes. Next up, Atrex 23 adds support for emailing directly through Google and Microsoft email APIs. As both of these platforms are slowly moving to requiring OAuth for authentication, this provides continuity of functionality with regards to email when basic authentication is permanently disabled for these platforms. OAuth setup is pretty simple. Select your platform and click the Get Token button. The authentication process for the selected platform will be displayed in your default browser. Once authenticated, the access token will return to Atrex and you'll be ready to email using these settings. User maintenance has been simplified to allow for managing users and groups without having to restart the function after making changes to an individual user. Some manufacturers limit the sale of their products to authorized dealers only. To facilitate compliance with these restrictions, Atrex 23 allows you to specify that a manufacturer entry has sales restrictions in place. On the customer side, you can modify any customer and assign them as being authorized to purchase from any of the manufacturer entries that are flagged as restricted. Where this all comes into play is when processing sales transactions. Here, we select a customer that is not authorized to purchase products from ACP. In this case, Atrex will prevent you from adding the product to the transaction. If we switch the customer on the transaction to one that is authorized, the item will be added just like any other product. And to intercept attempts to circumvent the restrictions by changing customers, Atrex will check for restricted items before a transaction is saved and prevent completion if restricted items are present for which the current customer is not authorized to purchase. Occasionally, customers may request a list of their outstanding transactions. Atrex 23 adds a new AR report function specifically to list and reprint transactions with outstanding balances. We've made a few enhancements to the inventory functions as well. The sale price field has been renamed to regular price or price throughout the package to more clearly differentiate between an item's on sale price and the regular selling price for that item. A new field has been added specifically for use with UPC codes. If you're using the WooCommerce utility in conjunction with Atrex, this field will automatically be mapped to the WooCommerce UPC field. Image handling for the products has been expanded to allow for the direct use of PNG images with support for image transparency. These improvements also extend to the WooCommerce utility as well. Recently, we have been receiving a lot of requests for line item surcharging, and Atrex 23 delivers. With Atrex 23, you can specify that an item is a surcharge item and indicate the surcharge percentage, and then associate that surcharge item with other products. When processing transactions with items that are associated with surcharge items, the surcharge item is added to the transaction automatically with a price automatically calculated as a percentage of the owning item's extended price. One small but significant change is to the inventory worksheet window. This window is now customizable, and you can sort the list based upon any of the displayed columns. The sales functions have picked up a few new changes as well. The The biggest is that the sales orders now have a separate high-level picking function to allow you to pre-pick items for open sales orders prior to shipping. And while we're on the transaction selection window, note that you can now view documents associated with a transaction from the selection window without having to open the transaction. The order picking window allows you to pick items individually to specify the quantity, or you can enable multi-select and auto-pick all of the selected items. Now when we go ship the picked order, the picked quantity for any of the items that were previously picked will populate the shipped quantities for those items. And remember those documents that were attached to the order that we viewed previously? Atrex 23 now allows you the option to attach these documents when emailing transactions. We've also made a couple of changes to the PO selection windows. These windows now allow for customization to add several additional fields, and we have added the ability to exclude completed purchase orders from the selection list. Thank you for joining me today. We've quickly covered a few of the highlights of Atrex 23, and there are many more improvements and enhancements throughout the package. We hope that you enjoy exploring everything that's new in Atrex 23 as much as we do.